Good morning, everybody. My first night in my new home. So excited. I got a really good night's sleep. It was kind of strange having all the windows fully open. Anyone can just look in here. But it's tinted windows, and who wants to look in the back of a minivan? So I let it go. But I had a really good night's sleep. Perfect weather, which is good because I haven't figured everything out yet. Haven't figured out how to open these back windows yet, so it didn't have any ventilation, but it was nice and cool, so it worked out really well. Yeah, yesterday was fun. My friend took me about an hour south and picked and found, and so we saw it, loved it. We had to go to the title company to get the title changed right away because the owner wasn't sure about me or what was wasn't sure about anybody. He wanted it changed. So we drove for like half an hour. I drove the minivan. It worked really good. It's a Honda Odyssey 2002, so that's awesome. But we got almost there, and he had the wrong title, so we had to drive all the way back. And then we got there at like 3 minutes to 5, and they closed at 5. And so we ran in, and they started taking care of us, and then this woman came in just like 2 seconds behind us, and the lady said, "I'm sorry, can't help you, we close at 5." And she's like, "It's not 5 yet." And they had this huge screaming match, right? We were just standing there waiting, like, the owner of the car and I were just standing there just like, okay. And so anyway, they screamed long enough and wasted 5 minutes screaming, and then her assistant helped her, the woman. But that was kind of crazy to hear people just yelling out like that, so loud, and oh my gosh. But anyway, got the title changed over to me, and uh, and drove back to our home base where my job's going to be, and went out to some amazing Indian food. My friend took me out for Indian. And it was so good. Oh my gosh, I've never had such good Indian food. And then came over to Walmart and was exhausted because I had my second job interview with the maintenance manager, and that went really well. But interviews are kind of draining, and then all the stuff with the vehicle and driving back in rush hour traffic at night, and wowie kazowie. I slept last night. And so went into Walmart, so I have all my bins. So here's the bed. And I got my bins here. And these are the mattresses I tried to use first. I got 2 of them and they didn't work at all. So I had to go back and get these 3-inch ones that work much better. And there's my view outside. Yep. And so all this stuff is going to go under the bed frame, which I think I'm going to make today. Will is going to help me. Will Burson, I'm sure a lot of you know him already. He's going to help me. He's going to help me build out my bed frame today, so that I can get storage for all these tubs, and then after this, and then at another point, at some point, I'll build the tables and in the kitchen counter, and the little table I have that's going in here, and the little closet. I'm going to actually have a closet, and I'm going to use little kids' clothes hangers so I can hang my clothes up in a tiny little skinny little closet. But this is going to work good. There's going to be plenty of room for me. The biggest thing is to get the blackout curtains, get fabric to make blackout curtains. And I'm going to go this morning back into Walmart and return these crappy mattresses. And here's the ones that I did get, and these are in the fabric section. So these are the ones I got. Oh gosh. So there we go. And these actually work really well. And I kept the cover on just in case they didn't work so I could return them easily. So those worked really well. It was $35 for the two of them, and that works awesome. And then they're not quite long enough for me sleeping, but I have one of those cheapy camping blue mats, sleeping mats for camping, and I'm gonna chop it up and use it for the feet end. So I'll have so my feet don't need to have a fancy cushion. So I'll build up with that blue inch foam till it's the right height to match the cushions. So there's my update, and exciting stuff today. Bye.